the mill, and its fingers to the bone each day for a $20 bill. Well, the river needs attaching and the babies need new shoes. Old truck's on its last leg and mama's got the blues. Hard times, nothing's ever free. One step forward, two steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. If it weren't for hard times, some would have no time at all. Factory. She is a sole provider for a family of three. Cares for her sick mama and what time that she has free. Next week the factory's closing down, they're gonna move it overseas. Hard times, nothing's ever free. One step forward, two steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. If it weren't for hard times, some would have no time at all. Well, I'd buy up all them factories and fire a CEO or two. Hard times, nothing's ever free. One step forward, two steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. If it weren't for hard times, some would have no time at all.
Called Hard Times right there. That's the title track off of our latest album there on East Run record label. It's an original tune that Dad wrote. We're going to get up here now and feature Silas on the mandolin. Do you know number? You know, there's all kinds of Tennessee blueses and bluegrass. You got the East Tennessee blues and the Tennessee waltz, and you got all kinds of Tennessee songs. We're going to give you the whole state. This one's called the Tennessee Blues, folks. Here we go. That one's called the Tennessee Blues right there. Folks, we are the Silas Powell Band. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that internet kind of stuff. Just type in Silas Powell. I assure you will be the first thing that pops up. You can follow Silas at Silas Powell Musician. You can follow him in his other project that you saw earlier today, Bronco Junction. You never know where he's going to be. He might be in Nashville, Tennessee. He might be in North Carolina, or he might be right here in your backyard. You just don't know. But you got to get on the Facebook and get on the internet to follow him to know where he's going to be. So, going to do you another original tune. This one's coming out on our third album that we've almost got finished right now. This is another one that Dad wrote. It's called Running with the Outlaws, and I'll let him explain it to you just a little bit.
How's everybody doing? Doing all right? Yeah, pretty good. How many out there ever read a Louis L'Amour book? Anybody know who Louis L'Amour is? Or like a good Western? I've always liked Louis L'Amour books and read Westerns, so I kind of wrote this song about that, and it's called Running with the Outlaws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat sounding on the highway, rain is pouring down my neck. Always had to do things my way. Now there ain't no going back. Running with the band of outlaws, making sure they heard my name. Ain't the money but the glory, 'cause I'm running my way. Robbed a bank in Oklahoma, left 2 men lying dead. Headed west to Salt Lake City with a bounty on my head. Running with the band of outlaws, making sure they heard my name. Ain't the money but the glory, 'cause I'm running my way to fame. Now here I sit in San Antonio with these chains around my feet. Another day and I'll be gone, and my maker I will meet. 'Cause I was running with the band of outlaws, making sure they heard my name. Ain't the money but the glory, 'cause I'm running my way to fame. Running with the band of outlaws, making sure they heard my name. Ain't the money but the glory, 'cause I'm running my way to fame.
Original tune right there called Running with the Outlaws. Gonna let old Silas do a Bill Monroe number for you right now. We've been truly blessed, folks, to play this up and down the country and all over the East Coast, and he gets requested for this quite a bit. It's an old Bill Monroe number, and it's entitled The Lockwood, and we hope you like it. Road number called the Lockwood right there, folks. Appreciate that. You know, every bluegrass band out here traveling and playing for you guys, it doesn't matter who they are. Every single one of us has to do at least one killing tune in every set. It's just a thing in bluegrass. And so we're getting ready to do you our killing tune. It's an original tune, another one that Dad wrote, and we have to put a disclaimer on there that this isn't written about any kind of true event, so just in case you was wondering.
Mostly.
Well, he says mostly, so we'll just leave it at that. But this is our killing tune. It's about killing and moonshining and all kinds of stuff that goes along with bluegrass music. It's one called Harley Johnson. We hope you like it. Harley Johnson, making moonshine is my trade. I roam from town to town and sell corn whiskey that I make. In case you didn't know it, well, I am an honest man. I won't tell you what you want to hear, and you'll know just where I stand. Myself a woman named Virginia Donahue. She done me wrong, but not for long, and now I'm paying too. Cause here I sit on death row with lots of time to think and contemplate the bitter wine I made. I must drink. I realize that my demise is payment for my sin. If I had it to do over, well, I'd do it all again. Got some information from a friend of mine in town. He told me, Harley, when you're out, your woman's stepping out. I walked across that muddy street into the dry goods store. I paid cash on the barrel for a loaded 44. Now here I sit on death row with lots of time to think and contemplate the bitter wine I made. I must drink. I realize that my demise is payment for my sin. If I had it to do over, well, I'd do it all again. Here we go, out on Main Street with that pistol in my hand. I saw my sweet Virginia walking with another man. Well, they laughed and talked and carried on. They noticed not my stare. I raised that 44 and shot them both right then and there. Now here I sit on death row with lots of time to think and contemplate the bitter wine I made. I must drink. I realize that my demise is payment for my sin. If I had it to do over, well, I'd shoot them both again. One called Harley Johnson right there, folks. You know, how many of you guys used to watch Hee Haw out there? I mean, everybody watched Hee Haw, right? That was the best show going. I mean, there wasn't no denying that. Well, hey, if you did, you got to see old Roy Clark. He'd get up there and he'd say, "Now, folks, I'm going to do you a trick." Now, you never knew what he was going to do. He might play slide guitar with a drinking glass, or it's hard to tell what he would do. But this is our trick, and we're going to do it kind of in the spirit of hee-haw. And it involves Silas's hat up on top of my bass, which I think looks better on the bass than it does on his head anyhow. He kind of disagrees with that, but that's what I think.
It's a chance for Silas to let his hair down, so to speak.
Yeah, you know, here we are trying to be a bluegrass band, and he's running around looking like the fifth Beatle. So, but anyway.
But we do stand in order of hair.
We do.
We stand in order of hair, so we don't get mixed up.
So, from none to barely and a lot.
We like to keep things simple, and that's how we just decided to stand on stage. So,
That's the way we count down in Doddridge County: none, barely, and a lot. That's all the numbers we got.
that's all we know right there. Well, folks, you got to kind of pay attention. This song goes by kind of quick. The trick does anyway. Silas is our trick pony. You feed him and he does tricks. The only difference is when he was doing this at 7, compared to now, he eats a whole lot more than what he used to, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. I probably eat about the same.
He says he eats the same. I don't know.
I probably eat more than.
We're going to do you an old number. This is an old fiddle tune. Everybody and their brother's done this at least one time or another. It's one called Get Up, John, and we hope you like it.
Ready?
Yeah. Silas Powell on that mandolin, folks. Folks, please make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff with Silas Powell and the Powell Family Band. We sure do appreciate it. Say you saw us right here at Brooks Hill. I know they appreciate it. Share those videos. Get the word out. Let's keep this festival going, folks. How about it? Let's give a big hand to Jim and Brooks Hill here. Come on. All right. This is one of the greatest things going, folks, and if he can just keep this going, I think he's on to something really big. You couldn't ask for a better place to have a bluegrass venue, and it's folks like you coming to these things that keep it going. So spread the word, share the videos. We can't ask for more than that, and we appreciate it, folks. We're going to, I got to figure out what we're going to do. Let's do All Fired Up. How much time we got, Jim? How much time we got?
Just keep playing.
Okay, we're going to do another original tune. This one's called All Fired Up.
All right, now this one's one you can help us with because the chorus is easy. It's called All Fired Up, All Fired Up. I didn't mean no harm. It's just my luck. No matter what I do, I get all fired up. So you can help us with that, and we'll just get this place rocking. It's called All Fired Up. Now, I will put a disclaimer. You got something to say?
If you don't participate, you're fired.
There is a disclaimer in this. I wrote this a long time ago with some friends of mine in the Neon Cactus Band. And at the time, I didn't have two nickels rubbed together. Still don't, for that matter, but I definitely didn't have a swimming pool, but this song indicates I did have a swimming pool. And it also indicates I had a Corvette, which I've never had a Corvette, but I did have a Chevette at one time. So this one's called All Fired Up. Came in late, about 2:30. My shirt tail out and I lost my shoe. Well, I parked my car in the swimming pool. Entrance like that, it's hard to be cool. My baby, she screamed and she called me a bum, but I swear I don't know where that lipstick came from. She was all fired up. 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 I don't mean no harm, it's just my luck. No matter what I do, she gets all fired up. My new Corvette, I hadn't even signed the papers yet. So I could feel that 8 a burn under the hood. Put the pedal to the metal, it felt so good. I ran a red light down on 2nd Street and I ran right over the city police. And they were all fired up.
Sing it.
All fired up. Help me out now. All fired up. They were all fired up. I don't mean no harm, just my luck. No matter what I do, they get all fired up. May not always do the right thing. I live my life on the prairie and away. Well, I walk a thin line wherever I go. Just ask old Silas, man, he'll tell you so. There's only one thing that we can mess up, and that's playing for you and getting all fired up and get all
original tune called All Fired Up right there. We appreciate that, folks. That one will be coming out on our third album. It's almost ready to go. We got to take some pictures and we're going to put it out.
If that engineer would get on the ball, who's the engineer on that thing? Oh, I think it's me.
Well, engineer, producer, songwriter, all that. Well, let's, what do you say we give them some wheelhouse? You know, folks, we're going to do you a tune right now. This is an old Bill Monroe number, and there's a lot of controversy on who actually wrote this song. Now, Bill claimed that when he was a very, very young boy, he got the idea for this song in his head. He was watching his daddy up in the field trying to plow with 2 plow horses, and he had a fresh broke young plow horse, and he had an old gray and the muzzle plow horse, and he said them horses were just a fighting like crazy. That young horse just didn't want to cooperate, and he said he was watching his daddy just struggle with those horses, and that's what gave him the idea for this song. Now, most folks in bluegrass think that Kenny Baker actually wrote this song, and we've been told by people in the know that Bill had the idea, Kenny come along and kind of put the finishing touches on it, so I would say it was a conglomeration of the 2 of them actually wrote this song. This one called The Wheelhouse, and if you listen to Silas, I think you can kind of hear them horses fighting against each other. You'll see what I'm talking about as you listen here. This one's called The Wheelhouse. We hope you like it. Number called The Wheelhouse right there. Let's do a little bit of making a run. Yeah. You know, about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, I lost an uncle, and Dad lost a brother. Silas lost a great uncle to cancer, and he actually fought cancer twice before and beat it. This was his 3rd time being diagnosed with cancer, and the doctors come in and they told him they was going to do this, that, and the other, and he basically told them, he said, no, you're not going to touch me. He said, I've done fought it, been through it, I know what you're going to do. He said, I'm going to live like I was dying, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and ain't nobody going to stop me from doing that. And Jay was a was a very fine musician himself, and he wrote several songs. And I had an old grainy cell phone video the last time we all got together with Jay at his cabin. Jay used to make moonshine, and he drank beer, and he did all kinds of stuff that you're not really supposed to do, but when he was diagnosed with cancer, he didn't care. And he wrote this song about making moonshine, and we're going to call this one the title cut on our upcoming album. We'd like to do it for you, and we'd like to dedicate this one to Jay Powell. It's one called Making a Run. Back on that hill, pipes run water to the still. I don't care if it's wrong or right, we're gonna make a run tonight. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Making a run. Build a fire up under that pot. No, she won't run till she gets hot. Don't run her too fast, don't run her too slow. Just keep her in the middle and watch her go. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Making a run. Come on, son. Done pour off them heads. No, we don't want to wake up dead. Grab a jar and pass it around. No, you can't do these things in town. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Whoa, ho, ho, making a run. Making a run. It's called Making a Run, folks, written by my late uncle, Mr. Jay Powell, right there. Folks, make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I can't say it enough. Silas Powell and the Powell family. Just type in Silas Powell, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. Give it a like, give a comment, say you saw us here at Brooks Hill. Folks, it's not like it used to be when you're up here trying to play music. Used to, you'd send somebody a CD, and they'd say, well, we like your music, and we're going to hire you. Now the first thing they say is, how many likes are on your Facebook page? So if you guys are on Facebook, you can hide us if you want to. I don't care. Just hit a like. That's all we need. So we appreciate that. What do you want to do? What's the other one in drop D? Going to get Dad up here while we was in drop D tuning and do another original. It's coming out on our third album. I do want to tell you guys we have CDs right over here, over in the shade. My lovely wife Chastity's sitting over there, has the banner that says Silas Powell Band. You can't miss it. Come on over and talk to us after the show. We have, if you like Bill Monroe music, if you like instrumentals, we've got a CD featuring Silas doing a whole bunch of Bill Monroe instrumentals. That was our very first CD we ever put out. And we also have the Hard Times album over there for sale. There's posters, stickers, all kinds of stuff. Make sure you go see us over there. But we're going to get Dad up here and do you another one. This one's called Cherokee Queen.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cherokee Queen. Well, I was a mule skinner for the U.S. mail. Through the mountains I did ride, but her papa was an elder on the reservation, and a white man he could not abide. No, a white man he could not abide. Cherokee Queen, well, you haunt my memories. I see your dark eyes in the shadows of my mind. Even though I love you still, and I know I always will, Cherokee Queen, I just had to make you mine. Yeah, Cherokee Queen, I just had to make you mine. All right. Well, we ran away to the Cataloochee Valley, where we built ourselves a home. But her papa and her brothers could not forget the fact that a white man had stolen of their own. Yeah, that a white man had stolen of their own. Cherokee Queen, well, you haunt my memories. I see your dark eyes in the shadows of my mind. Even though I love you still, and I know I always will, Cherokee Queen, I just had to make you mine. Yeah, Cherokee Queen, I just had to make you Well, in the dark of the night, they crossed Wataya Mountain. They just could not let things be. Well, it was on that night I lost my one and only to a bullet that was meant for me. Yeah, to a bullet that was meant for me. Cherokee Queen, well, you haunt
Original tune written by Jeff Powell there, one called Cherokee Queen. That one's going to be on our third album coming up. What do we got there? Want to do She's Falling in Love? Let's try it. We didn't do it already? No. Going to do you another original coming up on that third album. This one's called She's Falling in Love.
One, two.
She's falling in love. I'm falling apart. Rock my world, broke my heart. She's found another, gonna make a new start. Now she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart. Don't need no table, 'cause I can't eat. Don't need no bed, 'cause I can't sleep. Don't need no car, don't wanna go nowhere. I just walk the floor, hell I don't need no chair. She's falling in love, I'm falling apart. Rock my world, broke my heart. She found another, gonna make a new start. Now she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart. Never thought I was a sensitive kind. I've made a few hearts ache in my time. Now look at me, I'm a certified mess. The girl I thought was an angel turned out a devil in a dress. She's falling in love, I'm falling apart. Rock my world, broke my heart. Make a new start. Now she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Rock my world, broke my heart. She's found another, gonna make a new start. Now she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart. She's falling in love, I'm falling apart. Rock my world, broke my heart. She's found another, gonna make a new start. Now she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart. Yeah, she's falling in love with someone else and I'm falling apart.
It's an original tune called Falling in Love. We just got the signal for one more, folks. Let me think what we're gonna do. Hard Times? Well, we can do Hard Times again, that's no problem.
We're working for you.
We're working for you guys, we're gonna do Hard Times. Make sure you go pick up a Hard Times CD right over here in the booth. It says Silas Powell Band right there with my lovely wife Chastity. So we appreciate that. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Silas Powell and the Powell Family Band. This is my dad, Mr. Jeff Powell. I'm Josh Powell. This is my son, Silas Powell. 3 generations, and we appreciate it, folks. We're going to take it out with a little bit of Hard Times. Here we go.
This one goes out to the LC Blue Alumni Band.
And the babies need new shoes. Old truck's on its last leg, and mama's got the blues. Hard times, nothing's ever free. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. It didn't work for hard times, so we had no time at all. Chick at the garment factory. She is the sole provider for a family of 3. Cares for her sick mama in one time when she has free. Next week the factory's closing down. They're gonna move it overseas. Hard times, nothing's ever free. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. It didn't work for hard times, so we have no time at all. Factories and fire a CEO or 2. Hard times, nothing's ever free. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, gonna bring you to your knees. Hard times, back against the wall. It didn't work for hard times, some would have no time at all.
For you folks, we are Silas Powell and the Powell family. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for coming and supporting live music. We'll see you later on this evening, folks. Thank you.